Welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. This is not where we save, but I have a good reason for that. But before we get to that good reason...
Grace.
The night is young! Let's go hunting for bad guys.
Shut up!
Holy shit!
The next battle'll be a cinch.
I can't remember which one of these. I think it was this one, or maybe it was this one, was like, kill enemies, oh yeah, that one was, kill, the water Upas, or what, the moist Upas at the Spirit Crucible. And then one of these, I think it was either this one or this one, was defeat Dusky Ricks at the Spirit Crucible.
Huh.
Those are those, like, purple, weird beast-like enemies that have, like, things growing out of their tails.
I'm Dusky Rick, Morty!
Oh, R-I-I-K.
Oh.
I'm Dusky Rick! This one, Fall from a High Place. I already know where I'm going to be doing that. Oh, also...
Part of the battle is in the preparation.
Remember Glorious Alfred? Glamorous Alfred, not Glorious, Glamorous.
Yeah.
He was needed for this particular node on Zenobia's Blade chart, so I just went back and re-killified him. But there was a unique monster. There's actually two unique monsters that we missed, but only one of them is counted on Zenobia's chart. So we'll be doing that today. But another thing we'll be doing today, I finally know more about this quest, so we can start tracking it. Now, there are two places where you can get this particular mural.
Very well.
I've got it all under control.
Fascinating.
Indolin murals. You can either get the Indolin murals from here, or I think it happens after a certain point, because this place becomes ungo-back-to-able.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ungo-back-to-able.
Wait, what the fuck?
What was it?
Audio Audacity just kind of stopped. It's crashing. Nope, now it's going again.
Did it get all of what we said?
What? Keep going. Don't do this fucking bullshit where you just... Like that. What the fuck is that?
I don't know what that is.
It's obviously record... What the fuck? It keeps stopping.
I don't know why that's happening.
I think it's recording us just fine. It just keeps stopping for some reason.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting everything we're saying, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
So just as long as it keeps going.
I mean, I'm going to be doing a lot of heart-to-hearts in this episode, so if that doesn't record properly, then... Well, fuck.
It seems to be not
4
doing
minutes. Alright. It seems to be mostly in line with...
that. It doesn't seem to be doing the weird stopping anymore. I don't know what that was.
Oh, you know what? It was probably lagging because of whatever notification popped up on your...
Oh, yeah.
thing. Alright, well, that out of the way. Anyways, those murals point me to a place in Letheria. Because the Praetorium becomes ungo-back-to-able, unreturn-to-able.
Let's press on.
It becomes a place you become locked out of later. They eventually, in an update, made an area in Letheria, and Fonsent Village also have murals that you can do. Anyways, this is a brother-sister pond that I've completely walked past several times, often intending to speak to him and completely forgetting he's there.
Wow.
What's up? Hello? Samama? Samama come here to search for tasty juice ingredients, but only find lots of Cloud Sea. Other brother ponds and sister ponds probably find ingredients and go back home to Argentum already. So what should Samama do? You could try salvaging, or try gathering from a Titan. If you tell him to salvage, he'll dive into the Cloud Sea without a suit and come up with angel engines, which are mechanical parts.
Huh.
Not very tasty.
Yeah.
Or you could try gathering from a Titan. Meh? Oh, Samama not even noticed that Titan right behind Samama. Titan even covered in greenery, probably full of tasty veggies. Samama will find ingredients and take ship straight back home. Drop by 12 Brother Sister Pond Drinks place at Argentum if friends want to say hello to Samama again. Bye now. Bye now. There's also one in the Spirit Crucible, but they don't appear the first time we go there.
We're here.
Let's press on.
By the way, something I noticed about Nia, she's actually taller as a blade than she is as a driver.
Oh, yeah.
As a driver, and I can go ahead and show this right quick. Whoops. Pressed A too much. Oh. The menus in this game. As a driver, she's roughly the same height as Rex.
Oh, yeah.
But when she becomes a blade, she's taller all of a sudden.
Showtime!
Rock, pleased to meet you, okay?
Actually, you know what? Put you there. It is kind of funny as she gets taller, and it's not just that her ears are longer. Oh, you know how I said in the last episode that, Zeke in New Game Plus gains an ability, Unleash Shining Justice?
Uh-huh.
Which is like a powered-up state that speeds up all of his,
I can take that, no
Iron
problem.
heart beats in Poppy's chest.
is a powered-up state that speeds up all of his attack animations, which is something he can only do if he has Pandoria out, which implies that it's like
Roll mine.
he's using Blade Eater abilities.
Clear this up quick. Opening protocol in...
I wish they had done something similar with Nia in New Game Plus, where like, because you gain, like, new driver affinity charts in New Game Plus. This.
Yeah.
I wish they had made, like, a special thing for Nia where, like... where, like, she gains a new thing where she can just transform into her blade form as you play as her. For a limited amount of time, and then she can, like, use the Catalyst Scimitar herself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, actually play as her in her blade form.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. That's why we can't have nice things.
That's why it belongs in Torna, not in this game.
Anyways, remember the whole have to fall from a high height?
The next battle'll be a cinch.
I like the flavor text in this. Hey, you know I hate heights. Hope no one broke anything. And yet, when you gather tree items from forestry, she goes, I never met a tree I didn't want to climb.
What the hell?
Mrs. doesn't like heights.
This is confusing.
Are you a cat girl or not?
we go!
Refresh and set off again.
This level's quite mid. So the brother-sister pawn
Here!
Let's press on.
that we would have found would have been over here in this corner. They're not here yet, though. There was a comment on the Xenoblade wiki saying that they only appear after you've beaten the boss of this area and gotten the Catalyst Scimitar, which is, which is the weapon I'm currently using, Nia's weapon.
Mm-hmm.
But they were only partially correct. It appears after you do the next cutscene in Fonset. I keep wanting to call Fonset Village like Letheria just in general.
Mm-hmm.
There is a unique monster up this way that we skipped, because if you remember, I jumped off of one thing and slid down that waterway.
Oh, yeah.
So I never came down through this way. Which is how I never fought Excavator Doris.
Redemption! Raging! Charge!
Pow, pow! And go for it! You go!
Try harder!
Nice one!
Focus!
Nice one!
My prince!
I like your attitude!
By the way, while I'm fighting him, because he's not really all that hard, there was a dream I had once that I completely forgot to talk about. This was weeks ago. This was back when I got the sealed core crystal. Remember the previous 3-hour episode before last week's 3-hour episode?
Oh, yeah.
Where I was going down to the lower area in Tantal,
Uh-huh.
and I'd gotten that new blade that I was working on with the ether cannon.
Yeah.
Well, that was the time I had that dream originally. So this was a while ago. So I had this dream, right, where a fucking huge-ass Hollywood movie portal opened up in the sky, and ghosts and demons started pouring out. So I run up to grab some weird-ass homemade proton pack that was made out of, like, an actual backpack and fucking erector set bullshit and Lego and things duct taped together, and it fucking worked.
Oh gosh, that just makes it scarier that it worked. It's like we're all gonna die.
And I start shooting it at the portal to, like, close it, and then it basically turns into, like, my dream basically turns into, like, a fucking gallery shooter. Like, wild guns or whatever. And while I'm doing this, a fucking, like, pop-up ad appears in the sky. And I end up having to shoot the skip ad button.
What?
I should have talked about this when I first had this.
Pop-up head.
I don't even know why that happened. It just did. Of course, I'm having a dream, so I don't question it. It's just, when you're in the middle of a dream, you just fucking go with it, unless you're like a lucid dreamer where you can control things, and that's when you're like, this shit don't make no damn sense.
I have had occasional times where I'm like, I know it's a dream. I'm like, oh, this is a stupid dream. Oh, this is fucking real. Get the fuck out of here!
If I ever am aware that I'm dreaming, I'm like, This is a dream. I can do anything. I can do anything. Whee!
Yeah! Out of the way! Redemption! Gotcha! Bringer of chaos! Saber ultimate lightning fury slash! Hit it! No!
Get attention of enemies!
But yeah, like I just shoot at the portal, and eventually, after shooting at the portal enough, the portal closes, and then I wake up.
Huh.
Well, at least I woke up after there was a conclusion.
You did it! You got the portal closed.
Zenobia! Make a good team!
More enemies to
I could have done this
vanquish!
blindfolded.
Impressed yet? How about now?
You know, speaking of sky portals, I was just watching someone talk about the Marvels and how saying like, "Oh, look, everyone! It's another Marvel movie where an alien race shows up in a large CGI army and tries to get the MacGuffin to fuck with the multiverse. You know, like all Marvel movies."
Anyways, this is where I fought 3 enemies of the same like type that I was just bashing just now. This is where I did do Praxis, her Blade quest.
Oh yeah.
And then, like, rather than continue on down through there, I instead ran back this way and then just jumped off and was like, I just jumped off here and was like, sliding down! Anyways, back to the entrance.
Let's go!
Come out, bad guys!
It feels so weird that I can travel between 2 completely different map locations by walking in and out one of them. What is this, Xenoblade 1?
Yeah.
Anyways, story.
Yay!
Who'd have thought that Nia was a Blade too? Why didn't you tell us, Nia?
I just didn't, okay?
No, it's not okay.
You lot really are just children, aren't you?
Huh? What do you mean?
You'll understand one day.
Hey, you know, me, Rex, Nia, we've all got some kind of deep Blade connection going on with us, haven't we?
To tell the truth, I am a little envious. Lady Morag?
You know, I'm sure it could be arranged.
Would it leave a scar?
That's kind of part of the bargain.
In that case, maybe not. No, that's not what I meant. It's just...
Relax. Much as I appreciate the sentiment, I wouldn't want you to harm yourself.
I am sorry.
Anyway, what do we do now? It's all well and good that we escaped, but we've got nothing to show for it.
Don't worry. I know where we have to go.
Are you sure, Rex? You know Pyra's location?
I think so. Near the World Tree. I see a rotting titan. She's there.
A rotting titan? Could it be?
What is it? Morag knows such a place?
Close by the World Tree, against the side of the Great Void, I've heard there's a titan known as the Cliffs of Moritha.
Moritha. That name sounds familiar. Lady Morag, there are tales. Tales of a land of the dead, and the cliffs that lead into its depths.
Yes, indeed. The land of Moritha. A place no living soul has ever witnessed. Well then.
Time to witness it.
Well, I don't know, we're just going to the cliffs.
Mick, you here again? Is it passion or idiocy?
Patroka. Just ask me out already.
Piss off and die, Mick.
Oh, I'm sure I'll get around to it one of these days.
So, what are you doing anyway?
You know, the Marsanis is the last Tornin warship. I'm readying it for battle with non-mortal opponents.
What are you talking about, non-mortal?
In Mortal Kombat!
Surely you don't need me to tell you.
You don't mean...
Something wrong? Did you want something?
Oh, food's ready. Get it while it's hot.
You came all the way here to tell me that? You've got quite the crush.
Mick Kyle, I'm gonna crush your...
Okay, got it. Well, I'd better go and eat this delicious spread.
You could probably put those audio files a bit closer together. You know, so it would actually sound like he's interrupting her.
Yeah.
Mick?
I've left the room.
Mick's core crystal doesn't look the same as the other Tornin core crystals. His is pure blue, while theirs is the red and blue mix that is usually associated with flesh eaters. Now the question is, how do we get into the cliffs of Moritha? I doubt any sailor would be willing to give us a ride there. Yeah, they're not going to be too keen on getting that close to the World Tree. In that case, I will charter a military vessel. It may not be the most efficient route, but it will be reliable. I can assure you that much. That's our Special Inquisitor thingy! Special Inquisitor! Some might consider this an abuse of my privileges, you know. So, are we headed to the port in Hardhad Palace in Mordain? A port at Hardhad Palace in Mordain? Yes. Bridget, would you send word ahead that we are coming? Of course, Lady Morag. Leave it to me. Right then. Let's get moving. But foist.
I wish I could share my luck with everyone!
Well, you're with the Zekinator now, so hopefully your combined bad luck rolls over into good luck.
Short rest.
A short rest in all rest. Hey, listen! I read my fortune today when I got up today. Blech. It said if we go to Gotrock Oracle Ruins at the Cliffs of Moritha, we'll see a lovely sunset. I really want to go.
I hope you could sleep after all that.
Ugh, I slept like a baby.
Anyways. I hope everything's been recording okay.
I hope so.
Oh yeah, I went and I did active stuff during gameplay to get Theory's core crystal to reawakify.
Yay, do it.
View Awakening, because I know who it's going to be. At least, I have a theory as to who it might be.
I am called Theory.
Hands up!
I swear by the sword. I will clave all. I will protect all.
If you got spikes, shoot out of your head. Put your hands up.
But also, she's flat.
Oh, it's one of those weird poses where you can see their front and ass at the same time.
Yes. And you can see that she has no front.
I hope I won't disappoint.
I've waited for this.
Oh my gosh! That was perfect! I've waited for this. You got a long way to go.
Theory's affinity chart. This requires a heart-to-heart. This requires trust. This requires a heart-to-heart. This requires her blade quest that we do in the next chapter, which also serves as...
It was a snap.
one of her blade quests. I forgot I had things to turn in with Praxis. But remember, any trust earned will be stored for later, so let's get 3,000 on that right now.
Yeah.
Each day, I'm a little better.
I really do like this.
And now, with both of them in my party, Hey, Theory! Hey, Theory. I heard there's a really cool place around here called Oral Cloudway. Huh? Really? Whatever. Why don't we head out there with all the guys? I don't know. Seems like effort.
I hope you could sleep after all that.
Ugh, I slept like a baby. Let's go.
Just because it's familiar territory doesn't mean you can drop your guard.
I really wish there was a way to maintain the original look of each blade's special weapons while still improving them. But there's not. Let the heart-to-heart-to-thon begin.
There's supposed to be a totally amazing view through here. I'm so pumped for this.
That interests you. I cannot say the same.
Aw, come on, lighten up. We can go together. It'll be fun.
You could bring an army, and it would still not interest me. I'm going on ahead.
Hey, hold up, Theory. Don't go out on your own. Theory, why are you being so cold to me?
It's nothing personal. I'm equally cold to everyone. Even to my driver, it is the same.
True that, but that's just her character.
That's not what I mean. What I'm trying to say is...
One has all the boobs and the other has all the butt.
I promised you. The old you. I promised that I wouldn't forget you. The old you wanted the two of us to stay friends. Which is why...
I don't see why you would go to such lengths. The present me doesn't think the same way. And both you and I have lost our memories once before.
Ah.
Maybe consider Praxis's feelings.
Sorry. I'm not trying to be cold to her.
It's okay. I understand. I'm just another blade to you. Nothing more, nothing less. I get it. But it's different for me. I knew the old you. I wanted to be together with you, always.
You're basically sisters, right? Though it isn't half strange for blades to have sisters.
Sisters?
I like that.
You're happy with this?
Heck yeah, it makes us sound special. I can be the older sis, and you can be the younger one. Theory, would you mind calling me Big Sis?
I would mind.
I guess you've got to warm to it, huh? Well, little sis, you can call me Big Sis anytime you want.
I will never call you that.
Hey, it's early days. Still, thank you. I was worried for a while, but I think I'll be able to keep our promise now.
You two are pretty similar, really.
You two are pretty similar, really.
We are alike.
The old Praxis hardly cared about her memories. And that seemed to upset the old theory one heck of a lot.
And that's why you're sad. Because you knew the former me.
I'm not that sad about it. Yet. But if this keeps up, I might just start crying.
You're basically sister, though it isn't hard.
Yeah, it's leading the same stuff, isn't it?
Theory,
I feel like they
mind.
put less effort
well.
into the heart-to-hearts with the blades.
Hey, it's early.
With the
I was-
rare blades than they do with like the main party members. I feel like the main party members generally have more diverging conversations. Anyways, you were saying...
Yeah, I was saying during that one part where Morag was like, I wonder if I could do the same or whatever she was talking about. I was just thinking of a conversation between Poppy and Tora. Would Master Pond want a piece of Poppy inside?
Poppy no have core crystal! Did not work the same! Although, knowing those two, it would probably be Tora that would come up with the idea, and then Poppy would go, but Master Pond, Poppy have no core crystal. Oh, Poppy, right. Anyways, let's throw you on.
I was about to go out hunting solo.
And...
Leave it to me.
Meanwhile, Theory, my dearie?
Understood. I'll try my best.
Yes, you do that.
Okie dokie.
Let's see here.
I hope you'll pray for my safe return.
Hey, I can handle it.
Let's see, I'm gonna need Godfrey, so... Actually, no, don't put Dahlia on there. We need to do a heart-to-heart with her, so...
I like traveling. Send me wherever you want.
Yeah, okay, yeah, put you, and then I need 3 male blades. Already did your heart-to-heart. You've got nothing to gain, neither do you. It's random male blades. Oh, wait, I know who needs to be put on Merc missions. You've got a whole fucking blade chart that needs to be refilled.
I'm not leader material, but the purificators will do what we can. I do try to help from time to time.
Good luck!
Oh, I'm going to equip you. Blow down resist. I don't know why I've never equipped... Well, I need to refine more of these things. And then launch resist and... Spike defense 2. 70% less spike damage. Not that spike damage is really much of a thing in this game.
Yeah.
I think the only enemy I recall doing spike damage was when I was fighting that Titan weapon. Remember?
Uh-huh.
And the core of the Titan weapon, like, I took spike damage. I was like, wait, am I taking spike damage? Oh my gosh, I am. I feel like spike damage was at its worst in Xenoblade 1. Which is probably why Definitive Edition tells you that there's spike damage on an enemy.
Let's go!
Come out, bad guys!
Anyways, now that we've progressified the plute, now that we've seen the cutscene in Fonset, now the brother-sister pawn appears upon. Hello, friend! Mehmet? Is people who opened path to Spirit Crucible Cave thingy of Spirit Cave thingy of Elpis? Nunana was waiting to meet friends. Huh? Nunana is actually second oldest sister pawn of famous Argentum food maker's 12 brother sister pawn. Most of us out traveling world right now to find ingredients for new juice must surpass old Twinkle juice. Maybe friends already met all brother sister pawns of Nunana or travels around world? Well, no, but we're close. You'd be the... I forget. But the last brother-sister pawn we can't get until next chapter. And there's one literally in Argentum right next to the stand that you have to talk to that only appears in this chapter.
Wow.
Why I have to talk to them? I have no idea. They clearly found their way back. Yeah. Mehmet? Friends already met brother-sister pawn? Friends must have helped family of Nunana a lot. Nunana lots. Nunana give present to friends as thanks. Our tasty tarnish apples that Nunana find here. Tarnish apples. Now Nunana has thanked friends. Time to go back to Argentum now. Nunana cannot wait to see what ingredients of all brother pawns and sister pawns find. If friends have time, come visit Nunana at 12 Brother Sister Pawn Drinks Place in Argentum. But that's not all. Now that we moved the plot along, there's a heart-to-heart down here.
Cool.
Heart-to-hearts are going to be a lot of what happens in this episode.
Fresh and set off again.
Make the jump. Remember to save my game before. Remember to save my game before. To save my game before I go and do this. I don't have Kirby on the brain.
These ruins are quite remarkable.
Indeed. This style of architecture cannot be found in Morardain.
There's plenty of ruins in Tantal too, but nothing quite like this.
Must be something to do with the Titans here.
How would you even build a place like this anyway?
I explained before, did I not?
Probably wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Maybe it was before he joined up with us.
Was it? I can't recall.
Yeah, it was before he joined up with us.
In any case, no harm in repeating myself. The Leftherian archipelago consists of a mountainous cloud sea formation and numerous titans gathered like islands. All of those smaller titans are circling around a much larger one. But that larger titan is hidden deep within the Cloud Mountains.
So, looking at the size of these ruins, we must be inside that big titan right now.
Yes, precisely.
Wow, what a crazy sort of place.
That doesn't answer the question of how anyone made all this, though. I mean, I doubt they carried all this rock through the village guardian.
Perhaps it was built before this large titan submerged itself in the Cloud Sea.
Ah, that'd make sense. So back on the surface, it was just like any other titan. Then, at some point, those Cloud Mountains formed around it, creating the archipelago we know today.
Yes, that would explain how this place came to be. But even so, it would be very difficult to build structures of this size today.
Indeed. We have neither the labor forces required, nor sufficient land available. I doubt Moradane, Uriah, or Tantel could construct something like this in today's climate.
Pandy, when I die, you don't have to build a monument this grand for me, okay?
I'm gonna be gone as soon as you are, you know. Besides, I don't think you need a gravestone. A snowman'll do for you.
Where am I being buried? Theoswar Reargate?
Theoswar. That's how it's pronounced.
Theoswar. All this time we've been saying Theosaur.
Though a snowman does sound pretty nice.
You're fine with that.
Anyway, while we're talking about graves...
Frosty the Snow Grave!
Where's your grave gonna be, Rex?
My grave? I guess I've never thought about it.
You're still pretty young after all.
You calling me old?
I guess I'd probably like to be buried alongside my parents in Fonset.
How would you fancy here in Elpis?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, this place is so big and empty. You die of loneliness.
I die of loneliness. That actually can be a real thing, though.
After he's already dead?
I think I'd rather stay close to the people I love. Though it's still pretty weird to think about.
Well, that's a nice way of looking at it. Where's your grave going to be, Morag?
My manner of burial is already decided. There is a proud Ardanian tradition to...
Yeah, okay. I'm going to stop you there. Thanks for the predictable answer.
What? Then ask me again. I will endeavor to make my response more entertaining.
Lady Morag, I don't think there is any need to...
You are aware of how I dislike to be outdone, are you not?
All right, let's do this. Where's your grave going to be?
A snowman at Theoswar Reargate.
What?
Wait, are you gonna marry into Tantal royalty or something?
What? Of course I will not. I was just imitating Zeke's amusing remark. Perhaps I should have chosen a grave in Fonset instead.
What?
That's also not exactly it.
Looks like Morag's got a thing or two to learn when it comes to the funnies.
To be young and carefree again. To think they can joke around in a place like this.
Well, that was actually different.
Yeah, because it involved the main cast.
And not rare blades.
I mean, technically, Pandy. But, yeah, they put more effort into them when it comes to the main cast than they do with a lot of the rare blade ones. There's some rare blade ones that deviate and whatnot, but the rare blade ones that deviate a lot are rare. Like the blades.
Come in, do you need...
Would one of you like some chicken wings? There's 4 left.
I'm not hungry.
I'm not hungry right now.
Alright. I'll put them in the fridge, because I'm not going to eat them right now.
Yeah.
Anyone's welcome to them.
Okay. Definitely having those later.
I'm kind of chickened out.
Put your best foot forward, Rex.
Holy Lancer Ephraim?
Yep, that's a frame. Why does that sound familiar?
Anyways, This guy in particular is the reason I gave Nia that Ox Core that resists blowdown, because he can do blowdown on me.
Dynamic Spark Sword! Zenobia! Go for it!
I love it!
If you've ever noticed a time when my characters get, like, flung backwards and knocked on their ass, but they get, like, right back up, which is different from Topple, where they stay on their ass, that's blowdown. Look at where I'm fighting. I don't want to get knocked off a ledge and just instantly die.
Yeah. I remember that one time you were like fighting on like a tree root or something, and it was like real easy for you to get knocked off and die.
Yeah, that was like early game before I had any decent Ox Cores. I keep brain farting what Ox Cores are called. Ox Cores are basically just accessories that are equipped to your blades. The accessories your drivers are equipped with, those effects are always in effect while your driver is in play, but the Ox Cores are only in effect when that specific blade is currently out. So if I switch blades, then I get different Ox Core effects.
No! You fight...
Saber Slash! Dynamic Spark Sword!
See like what he just did there? I resist that 50% of the time, but just knocked both Zeke and Tora off the ledge.
Redemption.
Oh, one thing I did not mention last episode about this place, not only does it limit my blade specials, it also prevents me from being able to get max affinity with my blades.
Huh.
A lot of blades have certain abilities that only kick in once they've reached max affinity. Like, okay, the frickin' 50% is really not kicking in for some reason today. That's the luck of... Anyways, Nia has an ability that when she gets to max affinity with Rex, just everyone starts having passive regen. Then, like, some blades have abilities where once they get to max affinity, they up your attack power and whatnot. Also, reaching max affinity just... Jeez, how the fuck? That blowdown resist I put on is doing nothing today. In all my practice runs, it saved my ass, but today it's just like, I don't feel like working, you're recording. Why would I work while you're recording?
Now is chance! Tora will show them!
Go for it!
Now,
Magnificent! Why not? Pandoria! Saber Slash! Hydro Blast! Step! Glorious Chaos!
No
Fury Slash! Why not? Max!
Right!
Why not?
Anyways, once I managed to actually get the frickin' party gauge up.
Magnificent! Dynamic Spark Sword! Saber Slash!
Now I can do some healing.
Hydro Blast!
Scatter shot!
Go for it! Zikanator!
I'll be able to launch a frickin' I'll be able to launch a freaking chain attack.
Aerial Edge! Saber Slash!
So Flesh Eaters and what's the
Blade
Eaters seem to be like a super important concept, and especially for reveals in the game. And they introduce it. Well, I mean, not super early, but kind of early.
Well, they introduce Flesh Eaters pretty early, back in Chapter 4 when Cole reveals that he's won. Or Minoth.
Minoth, yeah.
Of course, Minoth is... Well, let's just say Cole is old Ben and Minoff is
Obi-Wan. Minoff. Now that's a name I have not.
That's a name that I've not used.
Minoff. I wonder if he's talking about old Cole.
It's a merry old soul.
Thanks for the support.
Me first.
Last hit.
Rex, she'll take those blades to get their memory swiped, and that'll be the end of it.
Magnificent. You ready for this, Tora?
Tora right here.
I guess he was ready for it.
Enemy down.
Abuse, insults, and colorful swearing are where your real talents lie.
What a mean thing to say. That's it, Gramps. No more healing for you.
Dinner is served.
I missed part of that.
New power unlocked.
I think they said something. Oh, that's right. It was Tora saying dinner is served. That
It can be good to broaden your horizons.
Oh, that was just a generic thing that he says for beating doing the chain attack. And then Gramps said something that offended Nia, and Nia was like, okay, no more healing for you.
If I can aid our cause.
Jeez, memory leak is really getting bad.
We're here.
Let's press on.
Let's press on and on and on and on and on. If I had realized that Alfred here was needed for Zenobia's Blade Chart, I would have had Zenobia out when I fought him. But no worries, I did that off-screen in between episodes. It's not like you can miss Alfred, he's literally on the way.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't know how I missed Holy... Oh, I know how I missed the whole, Holy Lancer. Because Alfred takes a while to come down from the thing, but you have to, like, burn away a web, so you have to stand still while you do that. And, like, while you stand still, you know, he might come down. But the Holy Lancer guy, he swoops around and whatnot. If you're just running at full steam on that bridge, you just won't see him. So anyways, notice this area right here on the map. We landed here, and then this is where that, like, crystal gate was, and then we went through this windy path. See this darker path down here, though, that seems to link up with this. Well, there. That's where that darker path starts.
Oh.
And that lake I pointed to on the map is a hidden area. It is weird how in this game, as soon as you enter an area, you literally have a full map of it. It's just certain areas aren't marked, but in Xenoblade 1, it's like, I wouldn't even have seen that on the map. I would have had to have actually gone there for that to appear.
Well, those enemies popping up would have been, quite shocking if it weren't for the fact that encounters were...
No, they're level 40-something. They don't want a piece of my level 60 ass.
Well, well, look what we found.
How great would it be to have a duel here?
Come out, come out.
Here, fishy fishy.
In most RPGs, finding something like that would mean I can go in it to get healed, but, well, you just auto-heal, so...
There was a It was a sparkly plate. It was a sparkly pond of water like this in Xenoblade 1. Technically 2 of them. But there was one that was in Sutzhole Marsh.
What have we here?
Here, fishy, fishy.
What have we here? Here, fishy, fishy. Anyways, let's just quick travel.
Quick travel.
Let's press on.
There's a few treasure chesties that I forgot to pick up.
Is young! Let's go hunting for bad guys.
Treasure acquired.
Whee! Ow. Onwards. Oh no. Damaging water. Help. Somebody. Anybody. Okay. It's a good thing that I've got the deeds that give me a buff to that decrease how much environmental damage I take, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I brain farted on that. You can walk on the thick webs, but do not walk on those skinny webs. They will break.
Thin webs break, doy!
Set optic sensors to max sensitive.
Very well, then.
Dark Firefly.
Double stripe. Hey, treasure.
What have we here?
Set optic sensors to max sensitive.
Very well, then.
Whee! Hades beetle. Oh my, is this a beetle just for me? Well, I do thank you, Pity Pat. Don't mind me, just coming through here. That stupid snake bird beak thing has knocked me off of there.
Stupid Sunday slitherers.
Sunday slitherer.
What have we here?
Set optic sensors to max sensitive.
What about Sunday Slytherin?
Slytherins.
What have we here?
What do we got?
Set optic sensors to max sensitive.
Very well, then.
You got that.
Rocco!
Okay!
Rocco!
Oh, okay!
Just say the word. Just say the word.
Fire, guide me.
Can I stir up some wind?
Kindle flame activated. And poof.
Nicely done.
That's Nia's line.
Rock, pleased to
Back
meet you.
to battle.
Come out, come out.
Collection point. Really? That's all I got from that.
Pitiful.
Pit fool. Pit is a fool.
Come out, come out.
Lady Palatina!
Set optic sensors to max sensitive.
Very well, then.
Boink. Boink. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'm still hoping someday we'll get a port of Kid Icarus Uprising.
Quiet.
Open up!
Let's clear this up quick.
Opening protocol engaged.
Fascinating.
Oh! Damn it!
Fuck!
Hello there.
You're all mine.
Open up!
Let's
This is the equivalent of if you needed multiple Pokemon with Cut. No, you only have one Pokemon with Cut. You need 3, or you need to level up your Cut power. This is fucking shit!
You need a Cut level 3 or 3 level 1 cuts.
What have we here?
Why don't we just cut this shit out?
Yeah.
Very well then.
Well, at least it's not like Xenoblade X, where it's like, you meet the skill check requirement, now tap the A button a bunch.
Ugh.
Remember when I said thin webs break? Well, sometimes thick webs can also break. Thanks for demonstrating, Tora.
Again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
I honestly thought Zeke would be the one to trigger that. Given his luck. Anyways. Let's go down to Gorma.
Let's go down to Gormat to defeat.
Whatever.
Whatever. That's not where Torna is.
Tora tired.
Refresh and set off again.
To defeat someone.
Woo! Looking forward to it. You just leave it to me. I'll use my brains to put this team to good use.
Yeah.
Call on me anytime.
It sounds fun.
Okay, now I'm just...
I will attend to your every need. At least for fighting.
At least for fighting.
Short rest. No, Nia, you don't get to level up. Although... Hey, there's a house in Torgoth that I'm a little curious about. It doesn't seem anyone's living there right now. Would you like to come with me and to check it out?
Suitably refreshed?
Ugh, I slept like a baby.
Oh, no. Damn it. Shit. Oh well. I will still use Nia as a driver when it comes to, like, certain things. Especially when doing the blade quests for blades.
Right.
There's no reason I should recognize this place. So what is this I feel? This tugging in my breast? I can't shake this sense of...
Ves? You're Ves, aren't you? So you've come back?
Daddy'd be so happy.
Oh, who might you be?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Don't you recognize us?
No,
Ves doesn't remember her past.
I see. So Ves's memories got wiped after Daddy passed away.
And so, you're her new driver now?
Yes, indeed.
Well then, it's a relief that her new driver's a nice person.
It's nice. Daddy would be happy knowing you're taking care of her.
You belong to this household, right?
This is the house our Daddy used to live in. But just the other day, he moved on from this life.
We haven't been back in a while, but we needed to make arrangements.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Can I help you in any way?
No, but I really appreciate you saying that. May I ask though, why did you come here?
That's... I couldn't really tell you. But when I saw this house, I felt a warm wash of nostalgia.
Is that right?
I think whoever lived here must have been a great person.
Why'd you say that?
Well, I know it from looking at you two. After all, he raised a pair of wonderful children like you. It's the sure mark of a great person.
No, that daddy was just a regular guy. The real great person here was the one who raised us after our ma died.
Kinder and warmer than Ma ever was.
Where is that person now?
I wonder.
Taking care of important business, I hear. But we hope to meet them again, once that's done. We'll have so much to talk about.
I see. Well, I think that's good. I'm sure they'll be happy to. You knew my old self?
Yeah. We owe you a lot, from before. I'm glad I was able to meet you.
That's nice. So, before my latest awakening, this is where I lived. So, whose house is this?
It belongs to our daddy, but he passed away recently.
So your father would have known me, right?
Known you? He was your driver.
It doesn't take that much to figure this out.
Daddy didn't just know you. He relied on you for pretty much everything. I think he'd be happy you came today, wherever he is now.
Ah, I'm sorry if I offend. I don't have any memory of that time. I'm sorry about everything.
That's fine, Vess. Please, think no more of it. We're very happy you came today, regardless.
I almost forgot. Here, dumplings. They may not be the best of offerings, but, well, in any case, they're freshly made. Please, help yourselves.
Dumplings?
It's been a while.
I may have no memories, but this is the least I can do.
Not at all. This is perfect. Thank you.
Would you mind terribly if I visited again sometime?
Of course we wouldn't mind. This is your home too, after all.
Reunion. I feel like they put more effort into that one because the Blade quest for Vess was literally just getting her core crystal, just doing all the stuff for her previous driver, and then he just falls dead from old age.
Wow.
I can help out more now.
If you go to the back of this house...
Making them with extra love really improves the flavor.
You can do that anytime, but it feels most appropriate to do it after that heart-to-heart.
Yeah.
I need to know where I can farm some Grom rice. Oh, I think you get Grom rice in, Oh, I know where you get Grom rice from. Garfont.
Oh, yeah.
Garfont Village, the mercenary place. They have rice patties everywhere. I don't usually go collecting in Garfont a lot. By the way, this ignore this heart-to-heart, it requires Pyra and Mithra in our party.
Oh.
So, just ignore that. Ignore me!
We're here!
Let us proceed.
Nia, Nia, Momia, Fi, Fi, Fofia, Nia!
Nia!
I already know the order I want to do this one in. I think this is another one that actually has, like, decently divulging dialogue. Decently
divulging dialogue?
Okay.
Oh, how splendid. Will you take a look at that view? That's quite some natural beauty right there.
Yeah, you don't see a view like this every day, that's for sure.
I'm a little surprised you appreciate this kind of beauty, though, Dahlia. I thought you liked things a little more flashy.
Oh, you're sharp, Bridget Hun, but not sharp enough. Sure, I'm a big fan of extravagant beauty, but there's something extra special about the beauty of nature.
The beauty of nature? You mean things are more beautiful in their natural state?
Pretty much. If you can be beautiful without even trying, ain't that just the purest beauty of all?
Is that right?
I mean, look at Poppy. Does she put any effort into how she looks? No. But she's still a total sweetheart.
Dora put effort into how Poppy look.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true.
There's any number of ways to spruce yourself up and make yourself look beautiful. But that's just smoke and mirrors. Making the surface look good while ignoring what's underneath. So I figure real beauty's the stuff that happens naturally, without any of that.
Why are you so keen on nature?
Keen on nature, huh? I never really thought about it, but I guess you could say I am. I mean, you humans age as the years go by, right? Gals especially tend to really hate that, feeling like it's just making them uglier, but me, I think it's a beautiful thing. An aging body's a sign of the long life you've lived and a mark of all the experiences you've been through, right? So I figure that's a unique form of natural beauty, too.
So what? Each human life is another one of nature's works of art. Pretty neat way of looking at it.
Being a blade, I wasn't born from nature like you humans are.
Okay.
This is a bit awkward considering Nia.
Yeah.
I came into the world looking this way, and when my driver dies, I'll disappear looking just the same. Us blades never change, and we fade away all too suddenly. I guess that's why I kind of admire the natural, fleeting beauty you humans have. I'm glad you're my driver, Hun. I can already imagine how gracefully you'll age over the years.
Hopefully more gracefully than Minolf has aged.
Almost can't wait to see it.
You're pretty beautiful anyway, though.
Why, thank you, Hun. But I've still got a long way to go. Like I said before, it's not enough to just look good on the outside. Like, say if I was to scarf down all your breakfast by myself, would you think I was beautiful then? Or if I ran away in the middle of battle, leaving my driver behind? To be really beautiful, you gotta start from what's inside. The beauty that flows forth naturally from a person, both inside and out. That's what I'm striving for. That's why my goal is to never hide behind decorations and always show my true self.
She says to someone who has been hiding her true self for, like, this whole game.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I get it. Pretty neat philosophy to live by, I guess.
Then maybe you'd like to join me, huh? We can better our true selves together.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even know that heart-to-heart went that way when I decided to give, decided to use an overdrive to give, Dahlia to Nia. I was just going, I'm giving Nia all, like, these animal-themed blades.
Yeah.
I'll have to help you guys out a little more.
It's like our true selves, Nia. Right? Nia? Nia? True selves, Nia?
By the way, Finch, if you remember.
Yep.
If you go to Dawnview Grotto, if you have Finch in your party, Finch will get leaping level 2 to her. Ah, okay. There, it popped up. You either have to have her in your party or in a Merc mission for that to happen. If she's not in either, then that won't happen. You also need to go to the subterranean lake hidden area that I discovered.
That was a slog.
Oh yeah, this place.
Yeah, leaping level 3. By the way, Dahlia has something. Defeat Dusky Rick at Spirit Crucible. Defeat Loon's Scorpox at Spirit Crucible. Defeat Saveto Leah at Spirit Crucible. So Dusky Ricks and the Dusky Ricks and the Scorpoxes, I killed a bunch of them last episode.
Mm-hmm.
You can refer to that if you want to know where to find them. The Saveto Leahs, however, are a little bit trickier. So I'll actually show you a decent place to farm them. Let's see. Do I want to go to the entrance or Bone Road? Let's go to Bone Road.
Bone Road.
Off we go! Refresh and set off again.
Okay. And up from Bone Road. No, wait, I'm heading the wrong way. Okay, yeah. Head up this way from the Bone Road. So, this area that's clearly looks like some sort of spinal column in the ground.
Oh yeah, it does.
And there's a Saveto Leah that you can find.
Will we have the advantage?
They're similar to the Moa Moa enemies.
I'll take care of this, huh?
Taurus science know-how saves the day!
Nonsense, old boy. It was all down to the Eye of Shining Justice.
I just don't have the energy for this.
You can also find these Radomarans here. These giant fish-like enemies that are similar to the unique monster that I fought. The, Lancer. The Holy Lancer. If you remember. I don't have any blades right now that require me to fight this type of enemy, but there is a New Game Plus blade that requires one of these to be killed. Of course, you can always just do, you know, Merc missions.
Ascension Blade!
Better heal now while there's time. Show me what you really got.
Denial protocol.
Raging
Charge! Master Punch! On you go! Get attention of enemies! As we have... Sorry.
Raging charge!
Poppy will protect friends! No! Use my
Better
power!
heal now while there's time.
Spin
How'd you like some of that? I'll take care of this, huh?
Steady!
You got it.
Ready!
I never give less than my all.
We got this! Stay still! I'm not even looking at
He's under the bridge.
Oh, good grief. That's always crazy when that happens to enemies.
And I just toppled him. Is he gonna fall into the death pit? There he goes.
We need to find some tougher enemies next time.
You know, enemies that don't fall into death pits. How about that?
That's what I'm talking about.
I love it when characters seem like they're responding to us.
Alright. Well, I can put Dahlia on a Blade quest now. Let's get Rex back up in here. Put a random-ass Earth Blade on there. And then... Oh. I seem to have fucked up. Oh well, there's ways to unfuckify myself.
Finally, it's my turn.
Yes, it is your turn, random ass Blade. Anyways, to the Kingdom of Tantal, to Theosqualdia Palace. I'm still not sure how to pronounce the palace.
Even though Zeke said it, well, the palace.
Yeah, Zeke said Theoswar.
Theoswar.
But this is... But how do you pronounce that? Theosqualdia?
Makes sense to me.
Theo, I'm scolding you!
He says, scolding you, Theo.
Damn it, Theo. Stop being tossed around by Maria. Help me, Maria.
Maria. I'm being tossed around by a girl named Maria. Heart to heart. Yeah, you saved.
So how'd you like this palace, eh? Just as good as your Ardanian one?
For a man who abandoned his country, you're certainly proud of it.
Hey, that's a low blow.
Do you think you'll return for good someday?
That's a toughie.
What is it that's stopping you?
Hey, Morag, is your country important to you?
That was kind of out of the blue.
Come on, just tell me. Would you protect your country over anything else in the world?
Without a doubt, or would you not?
Without a doubt. Why do you ask?
Well, I mean, as a prince, of course you're going to want to protect your country and your people. But is that really enough?
What do you mean?
This world, it's stretched to its limit. We've both seen that on our travels. Now, my old man, he closed off our country from the outside world. Why? To protect his people. But that's not a real solution. That's just running away from reality. Maybe you can protect your own people like that for a while, but when the world ends, you're just as dead. I just couldn't bring myself to agree with the way he does things.
And that's why you left?
Yeah. If I can use my power to help save the world, even a little, I figured that's what I have to do. Help the people who need it. Of course, I was younger then with naive ambitions. In the end, I just wound up learning how powerless I really am.
And how unlucky you are.
Yeah.
But you haven't given up yet, have you? You're still trying to save the world.
Of course I am. If you don't have the power, you've got to try even harder. If you can't do it alone, then you've got to find some friends to back you up. Morag, you're one of those people, right? Someone I can count on.
I'm with you, Zeke.
Would you not?
Would you not? Wishing to protect your country is both a natural impulse and a duty, is it not?
That's the one! That's exactly what my old man used to say. But is that really enough?
What do you mean?
This crazy world's right at its limit. If it carries on like this, it's done for. My old man, he chose to close his eyes to the outside world and only think of the safety of our country.
A king's first duty is to protect his nation. I don't think I can blame him for the choice he made.
Well, yeah, but is it really okay to just think of yourself? Can you really be happy when you're shut up in your own world like that? If we carry on like this, our whole world has had it. And you can't have a country without a world. That's why his attitude drove me crazy. Sitting doing nothing as the whole shebang falls down. That's no way for anyone to live. I can't just give up on the future like that. That's why I left Tantal. And that's why I can't go back. Not until the world is safe.
You're a remarkably straightforward man. Honestly, I'm a little jealous of the way you can follow your heart so freely.
Hey, what are you saying? It's not like it's hard. You should try it yourself. Just say what you think.
Straightforward guys like you and Rex are all very well, but I think someone needs to attend to the finer details.
Jeez. You let me have it with both barrels there, but thanks.
You can count on me for that, Zeke.
That's one where they didn't repeat dialogue, but he basically said the same thing in both, just with different words.
Oh, wow.
It's like Sonic Adventure cutscenes.
Oh, yeah. Scared.
It's like... cutscenes are technically saying different words, but they more or less mean the same thing, just...
The wind is my mate.
Can I stir up some wind?
Hajam Pacto Vertan. Whee! Boink!
Boink!
Climbing up the ladder. Excuse me. Remember this ladder? Where the artisan guy is at the top of?
Yeah.
Well, I thought there was something more up here. And I was right. It took me a while because it kind of blended in with everything else, but can you see that ladder in front of me?
There's a ladder there?
There's a ladder symbol.
Oh, yeah, I see the ladder symbol.
You have to run off and jump to grab that ladder. Actually, you don't really need to jump. If you just run full steam, you'll fall with enough momentum to catch the ladder. You don't actually have to make the jump. We have a wall painting that is used for that one quest I have that I've been tracking. And we have a heart-to-heart with Percival up here. So let's get the heart-to-heart out of the way.
Heart-to-heart.
Percival, if I may ask, what are you looking at from a place like this?
I see the city.
Well, yes, I can see that. Is there something there?
The lights.
The lights?
Points of warmth shining in the cold, hushed darkness, signifying life. Each of them, the mark of a human soul, living its life in this city. And yet, how many of those lives can be happy ones?
You sound like a poet sometimes. You know that, Percival?
I, a poet? I merely state what I see before me. I do not mean to sound cryptic.
Poets aren't always cryptic, you know.
Yeah, what the
heck? Even Rex kind of agrees with me with that silent treatment that he just did.
Why do you help people?
A difficult question. To make the world a better place. That would be an easy answer to give. But I do not pursue such lofty goals.
Why would you do it then? Saving people, just like that time recently.
Many would claim all people are equal, but it does not seem that way to me. The rules that govern this world are still unjust and crooked. The weak are abused by the strong, who bend morality and law to evil ends. I find such acts distasteful, so I prefer to side with those in need. It is as simple as that.
So you just want to help people when you see them suffering? Is that it? That sounds like a long and difficult road to travel, but I'll walk it with you.
That means a lot. It's thanks to you that I can continue walking my path. So I thank you, my driver. I will be counting on you.
Why is it you don't kill?
A fitting question. Rather than strike down the wicked, I prefer to strike down the wickedness in their hearts. As such, though I do not take the lives of men, it is not out of mercy or compassion. Rather, death is too easy a way out.
Way out?
To strike down an evildoer is to take their life as payment for their sins, yes? But I do not feel sins can be paid for so easily. To carry on living and atoning, as penance, it is more fitting than death. That is why I do it, because I believe sins should be atoned for.
Living is harder than dying. You really are a poet, Percival.
Oh, I am no poet. I am but one blade. I hope you'll join me in cutting down evildoers when the time comes.
Percival the poet.
It was a poet, and he didn't even know it.
Victory is assured.
That is good. Oh, right.
Oh? I'm up?
Yes. But first...
Very well.
It is good to dwell on the past from time to time.
Ancient writing activated. Tantally's murals! And the murals are pointing to that place. The Central Ether Boulder. Central Ether Boulders!
Ether
Let us
Boulder.
proceed.
Getting near the end of this episode.
Treasure acquired.
It's ice time.
Ironheart beats in Poppy's
This is
chest.
easy for me. Really.
Unearth activated. Oh man, I was quite a ways from where the chest popped up.
Let's clear this up quick. Opening protocol engaged.
Okay, you think I have enough for lockpicking?
Yep.
Mysterious part C. And we've got a heart-to-heart with Godfrey that way, so let us go.
Let's go.
Come out, bad guys!
Zenobia, shut up. Running, 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 running. It's a good thing I still have enemy aggression turned off. Because there's level 83 enemies in this crevasse.
Wow.
These guys... Well, oh, there's a level 86.
Holy moly.
These guys would not leave me alone if I did not have that turned off. So, yeah. Okay. This should be the last heart-to-heart of the episode.
Nice.
Oh, look at the size of this crevasse! Who'd have thought Gambu Drifts would be so high up? Say, how do you think it formed?
I reckon someone punched the ground, or I reckon the Titan moved.
Oh, wow.
I reckon someone punched the ground.
What? Really? It'd never happened if I'd used cold judgment. You're saying my power isn't up to scratch? Guess there's always someone stronger, huh? Why the silent treatment? Hold on. Was that meant to be a joke? I'm a straightforward sort of blade. Don't go confusing me with your strange sense of humor. Still, if I had the power to create rifts like that, I would be able to crush evil where it spawns with a flaming fist of justice. Wouldn't that be glorious?
Glad to see you're as fiery as ever, Godfrey.
But of course, the world may change, but my heart and my fists remain constant. To save a person is to save them from their own weak selves. If I failed, then my whole existence would be meaningless. No. My heart and my fists forge ever onwards, burning with justice.
They're burning all right, but looking closely, isn't that ice?
Wait, hold on a moment. You're right. Why are they ice? It's weird that I'd be using anything other than fire. I'm always burning with passion after all. What the heck?
Heck if I know.
All right, there's only one answer. Listen carefully, driver. My fists are not made of ice. They are blue flames!
Wow.
You see? You can make out the outline and everything. Mystery solved! Done! You get it? They're blue flames. Flames! You got that?
Honestly, mate, that's a bit of a stretch.
I don't care. From a distance, they look like flames, okay? Good. From now on, you may address me as Godfrey of the Blue Flame.
I think Bridget might have something to say about that.
Okay.
I reckon the Titan moved.
I reckon the Titan moved.
We'd be right in the middle of Gemba right about now. Titans must generate a massive amount of energy as they move. Makes sense, considering how enormous their bodies are. If I could gain the strength to rival a Titan's in motion, I would be able to crush evil where it spawns with a flaming fist of justice. Wouldn't that be?
Glad to see you.
But of course, to save a... No.
They're burning.
Wait, you're right. It's weird. I'm always burning.
Heck if...
You're made of ice, not fire, even though everyone says that you burn
Honestly,
with a
mate,
fiery
I don't
passion
care.
of justice, and then you try to cope by saying it's blue flames.
This will keep us safe.
I even like the flavor text here. My fists burn with blue flames! I will hear no arguments!
Wow. No arguments!
I just find that funny.
I wish I could share my luck with everyone.
Let's put you on...
Hello there.
Hi there. Anyways. Now to Morardain! But before we continue the plute, we'll continue the side quest we're doing.
Let's rest a spell.
Let us proceed.
I always get turned around because it's like I know where I want to go when I get dropped off in a place, but I always forget like where the characters spawn, like where they're initially looking. That's always what ends up turning me around. And the fact that the game takes a while to load in textures properly, and Rex, will you jump properly? Thank you. Anyways, these murals are found over here. You gotta fall from there. And fall from there. This is...
Very well.
I'm on it.
It is good to dwell on the past from...
Read ancient writing activated. Who knows? Graffiti could be some kind of code! Not lower level, you dingus wingus. Mine entrance number 2. Hey, that's mine entrance, not yours.
Let's go.
Come out, bad guys!
Still have auto battles turned off. Level 60 enemies are no threat to me, but they would still attack me because they're within my level range.
Treasure acquired.
Happy to.
Earth, grant me strength.
Very well.
On Earth activated! Oh! Oh. Oh, I thought Rex was gonna start taking off.
You're all mine.
Open up!
Let's clear this up quick.
Opening protocol engaged.
Hoping the interactive plate's held.
There we go.
Alrighty. And now, Nia, you're gonna go back to being your true self.
Showtime! Showtime!
Rock, pleased to meet you. Okay, where are we off to?
Where we're off to is Hardhead Palace. Hardhead Dock Level 2.
We're here.
Let's press on.
Lady Morag! We've been expecting you! You have heard my business here, I presume. We require passage to the cliffs of Moritha. Yes, ma'am! The preparations are all complete! I doubt this will be an easy voyage. Are you sure you're up to it? Absolutely, ma'am! By order of His Majesty the Emperor, only the finest of sailors have been gathered for this assignment! I'll have to thank him later for that. Later. Well then, shall we depart? As you wish! We're going to the cliffs of Moritha. Going to a rotten titan. Cliffs of Moritha Inlet. By the way, just getting here to the Cliffs of Moritha is not enough to reveal parts on Blade charts that require you to kill Morithan enemies. You have to see the next cutscene that I'm about to trigger before that happens. But first, there's fish to gather!
Come out, come out!
Here, fishy fishy.
I don't think that gave me the fish that I needed for that one quest. Speaking of quests, the last quest for this chapter. Hey, need to talk! Is something the matter? DB sisters from Laura's Trade Guild follow you here on commission from Arcanian Army. But thinking about it, it's obvious that only potential customers crazy enough to come here is you. This all big scam! Is that so? DBD can tell friends burdened with very important something. So DBD will graciously let you off if you help DBD with request. Let's hear the details. DBD would like friends to collect sellable items from Cliffs of Moritha. Stuff from here very rare in other countries, so DB sisters will rake in monies. Then DBD forgive your deception. Got it? Makes sense. This DBD's first time here, so not know exactly what to look for. Just pick up anything that looked valuable. We will handle this task without fail. Thank you, friends. Anything from Cliffs of Moritha makes surefire profit in other countries, so DBD accept anything you find. Surveyors of Moritha received. Future me here to tell past me that it's souvenirs, you dumbass. And now, plot. Cliffs of Moritha.
So these are the Cliffs of Moritha?
A rotting titan, drifting aimlessly until death takes it.
I just remembered. Malos mentioned this place once. It's a shortcut to the World Tree.
Makes sense.
Let's push on. Pyra is definitely somewhere ahead.
Meanwhile... Suck.
Pathetic. Look at all this trash. Huh?
Rex, are you okay? Rex?
I'm fine.
Could it be? Pyra is in trouble?
No shit, Sherlock.
I don't know. But we have to hurry. I have a bad feeling about this.
By hurry, I mean make detours and do side quests.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Why are you running? Why are you protecting this garbage? We Aegises don't need these things. You want to be free of them, as I do!
Stop it! I'm not like you at all! I am...
Slasher villain powers!
Stop stealing my memories! No!
Well, damn, Father. Look what you've been hiding away. All right then. If that's what you want, I'll do it for you!
So anyways, that's been this episode.
Damn.
Next episode, we'll continue with the plot and do side quests and progress Blade charts. Now that we've seen that cutscene, defeat Aspar at the Cliffs of Moritha, defeat Linka Skeet at the Cliffs of Moritha, defeat Machine Gun Julio?
Yeah.
At Cliffs of Moritha. Evil Eye Mambar, Crimson Derrick, Druid Ansel at Cliffs of Moritha, Vasher Centipede at Spirit Crucible Alphys. Oh. Vasher Caterpillar. Well, I killed a bunch of them last episode, so I can just throw her on a Vampire Bride Marion in Uriah.
What the hell?
Use secretness. Defeat a Club Bar Rodania at the Cliffs of Moritha. Odonia's look the exact same as Rick's. They're like a offshoot or whatever. Defeat Hedali Taios at Cliffs of Moritha. Defeat Machine Gun Holy. And also Hedel Teos at Cliffs of Moritha and use Will of Wisp. Still don't know what we need to do for Firewalker level 4 or Fire Mastery level 3. Trade items in exchange for money. Poppy's favorite pouch items. Poppy's favorite pouch items. Tree items, driver combo. Alright, before I end this off, I'm going to go and put some blades into some merc missions.
Okay.
Confidential documents. So let's see, I think you've got something new. I think you've got something new.
Going on trips. Oh, don't worry. I won't talk your ear off. There's work to do. I can handle it.
Mercenaries.
Yeah, I can put vests in there. I need one animal, and
No job's too big or too small. Arrowroot Company will prosper under my leadership. Don't worry, the casts for today are very auspicious.
Have fun, chaps!
And, let's see here. Energy investigaciones.
Off we go, we go!
As you instruct.
Oh, I should have put Vess in this one. Oh. Wait, oh, I put, oh well, whatever.
Everyone's counting on me.
Yeah, I think you.
Oh, you can shut your face!
You're sending me off?
Yes, 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 shut up and go.
Okay. That does it for this episode. Next time, we will continue story shit. We will continue side quest shit. And we will continue all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And make Blade Chart progress.
Cool.
And kill unique monsters.
Cool.
And this has been 2 hours.
Yes.
Of course.
Bye.